Let's get into it. Let me refresh. Get this thing ready to go. All right. I'll probably do this a second, so I'd rather do that, yeah. So now we're playing
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight.
Yeah, I'm the best in the fucking league.
As we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end.
Thank you, Kenny.
At the small forward position, standing 6'8".
What is this nonsense?
Doug McDermott. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 44, Nikola Mirotic. And it goes.
I am very disappointed. I'm a Bulls fan. What is this music? I couldn't even get the actual thing.
At the other forward position, at 7'0" inches, number 16, Pau Gasol. At guard, 6'7" from Marquette, number 21,
Noah's not even. What is this nonsense?
And it's the Jazz coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Boys, nice night.
And, of course, Joakim Noah. He's still out, and that's the big news in this lineup.
And I don't think anybody expected them to be playing this well in his absence, guys. Somehow, they haven't really seemed to miss him at all. I was sure there'd be some kind of drop-off.
Well, you know, we knew they had depth, but
I got soft SD Rose on me. Hold on, let me get to the ball real quick, son.
Nevertheless, though, I'm sure they're eagerly looking forward to him getting back into the lineup.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Jay in at the 1. Now Rose following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Gasol passes to Rose. Back to Gasol. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from outside. Bulls on D. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Let's get it, boy.
Let's get it, my boy. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
And I think most fans thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, they had missed their opportunity. And overtime wasn't going to go their way. But I tell you what, you got to give them credit for pulling it out.
They get the rebound.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Burks' shot is good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Gasol after Alec Burks' score. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Butler dishes to Gasol. Bulls moving the ball around. Count that one.
Wow.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Favors. Good D by Gasol. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rose kicks to Gasol. Gasol is
When did Doug McDermott start, starting?
You know what? Hayward with some nice D. And here's Utah. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the offense kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, spraying, jumping. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Jay, he's covered by Rose. Burks, the pass to Jay. Pulls up on the wing. They get
what was that?
Favors.
I was even trying to. Okay.
Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
How's it going, Brett Leota? Welcome to the stream.
And that one falls for Favors. No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Rose dishes to Mirotic.
How's it going, Astro? Welcome to the stream.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Chicago making some changes. Gibson comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Chalmers in for Rose. Utah trailing here. Here's Favors. Gasol
got blocked by Gasol, bro. Come on.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our
Wait, we have
game.
Chalmers?
And again, Chicago, no good. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Well, Kevin, he said that they didn't want to take what the defense gave them tonight, saying we need to play our game. I told my guys to go right at their defenders and make plays happen. If we sit back and don't be the more aggressive team, we'll just be digging a hole for ourselves. Sounds like they have confidence in their ability to score, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. So they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm sure they're not going to ignore their duties on the defensive end, but getting their offense rolling has to be a main concern.
And I think that's exactly the focus. I mean, if they operate as efficiently as they're capable of, defense really won't be as much of an issue because they'll have so many points on the board.
Now here's Hayward. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
I was humping around and jumping around.
He misses the
B.I.G. Then I busted her E.Y.E. We got it going on. What's wrong with his face?
Jazz
looks like he's in pain already.
And there's
break
always
ankles.
talk about if team chemistry matters
break
or not.
ankles.
Let me tell you, it
break
matters
ankles.
a lot.
Break ankles.
Clark, you really push this. You can look at his team, and this team in particular, and they have, I think, a great locker room.
No question about it, Kevin. You see it in their demeanor. They really care about each other. And I think it starts with Freddie. From what I understand, he makes sure they're doing things as a team on the court as well as on to build that camaraderie.
McDermott and Gasol, the duo with the forward. Rose is out there with Chalmers. And it's Gibson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the five out there for the Bulls. So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Derrick Rose. Favors and Gasol.
Bro, we're getting shitted right now.
Rose gets to Chalmers. Puts it up from 12. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one.
I lost the ball. How?
Defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Jesus, we're getting shitted. I gotta stop like a pussy.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Push.
Jay, the pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. And that one's good.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Who got it going?
Chicago leading by 8. Rose gets to Gasol. Gobert pulls it in.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
That's several different levels of Devin Lewis. Sacrifices.
And he gets the bucket.
Yo,
6 points for Derrick Rose.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Mirotic is checked in for Taj Gibson. Here's Burks. Soft touch off the glass. Burks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
There's the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Burks leading the charge, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Jazz, 2 spots down.
And seeing where Utah is, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence.
Oh, my God.
There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty people do.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Jay. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Burks. He's tightly guarded. On the high post, he drills it. Burks has got 8 points. Chicago leading by 4. Chalmers dishes to Rose.
Oh.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. In the corner, it's McDermott. And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was just phenomenal. He ended with 20 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
That is good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
That bucket
this man just stays fucking shooting
that's
that.
now 9 points for Nikola Mirotic. Jazz trail by 3. The pass to Gobert. Here's Jay. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
Because I want to fucking take it.
1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Rose. Chalmers passes to Mirotic. Good, and it's Chalmers with the
How many times are we going to let him take that shot?
Chalmers has got 3 assists tonight.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like
of course I was right about it right now.
Now here's Favors. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
So what can I do? Still choose if the 22's bro. Nah, nigga, don't test me. Got the cop, that's impressive.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that all.
They're probably getting shit. Yeah, they're getting shit.
And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to